Sustained Human Wars, and welcome back to another episode of BattleTech Advanced 3062 as we continue the campaigns of the Neutron Stars. And last time we got 3 parts to an Annihilator, and today we're going to be taking a 4-skull mission that will give us 5 of 21 priority salvage. Hopefully that'll work out. Maybe it won't. We're going to see. I think we brought a winning combination of mechs here, so let's go find out.
Command interface.
Oh, and it's a semi-night battle. Fixed defenses are powering up while we brought artillery for them.
What a wonderful fucking planet.
Okay,
It
Tex.
looks absolutely
Watch the
miserable
language.
outside.
Oh no. It's this map. Reinforcements spawn here. Keep that in mind. They also come from up here. So don't be standing here when reinforcements arrive. Pro tip. We're gonna head up the mountain because it's the safest thing to do.
Location
Take
confirmed.
the high ground.
Copy that.
Yeah, Moon knows this map.
On
I
my
know
way.
this map all too well.
Alright.
The map
let's
of
get down
horrors
to
and
it.
pain. The map that finally broke the meta for us. Like, we completely changed the entire company because of this map. Everything about the company got altered because of what we did on this map. Yes, Kerensky's stick was killed on this map. So was the Charger. The Charger was also killed on this map.
Moving out.
It was a beautiful mission
Coordinates received.
with twin AC-20s and a really big engine.
Alright.
It was a trap with
let's get
Kuritan.
down to it.
A beautiful mission and a incredibly sad mission as well. Fly, you fool! This time I brought... No, I had a lamb on that last one too.
I'm
The
dead.
last time, during that mission, I had a lamb as well. Can we just start lob artillery at the base and then run away? Yes. Yes, we can. Speaking of, run.
I'm here.
I require you to walk.
Affirmative.
I didn't want you to end your turn.
On it.
But yeah,
Location
we'll blow
confirmed.
up the base from long range.
Heading out.
Let's jump on forward, see if we can't activate the combat loop so that I can start lobbing shells, or, you know, in this case, missiles. See, Shadow now remembers. It's all coming back to people, ain't it? The frantic, death-defying jewel right in the middle
Roger.
of
Affirmative.
this line right here. Where Kerensky's stick and the boomstick just held against all odds, just sitting there under fire.
Position confirmed.
They did amazing work that day.
Alright.
Meanwhile,
let's get
artillery
down to it.
pounded in from all directions. It was a
Okay,
nightmare
let's go.
scenario. Like, it's the kind of thing that they write tragic books about in the BattleTech universe. And we were there.
I'm there.
Right. What do we got? Unknown mech, 70 tons. That could be an interesting mech.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
No way Neutron's gonna get a line of sight to shoot anybody anyway, so continuing to sprint up the mountain on his own way is the way to go. He's moving at 8 now? Oh, a Nova Cat. Does anybody remember who was the one who liked the Nova Cat? Because we tried to get one last season and it just didn't work out. Because I do not remember who that was.
Standing by.
Talik, same situation. Oh no, Talik will get into range. Alright, the battle is joined. Reserve time. Yeah, I know there was somebody who really liked Nova Cats and wanted it, and so we saved like 2 parts to a Nova Cat for like all of eternity before we finally, you know, ended the campaign. Greybeard's just sitting out in front, tanking the shots as he sits on top of his massive pile of evasion. Ooh, PPCs. We're gonna have to get him some more high ground. Alright, see you around, Sammy. Thanks for swinging on by.
Yeah.
There's movement on 4. Ooh, that better be a turret. Wow. That better be a turret. Look at all that fire. Just whizzing all over the place. Life and pain. We're alive though. Sort of.
Aye, aye. Holding.
Reservist to 1. And now bleed with Gray. Gray, to the skies. One, two, three, four, five. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is insufficient to keep us alive. So as much as I want to go high, I'm not going to. Instead, gonna do this. Great move. Evan Jag with twin Ultra 10s. Okay. And 2 Nova Cats. Triple heavy large and an LB10. You're both the same Nova Cat. Okay. That is what we call, oh god, oh god. Hey, wow, you're heat neutral. If I shut off one of the medium lasers. That's pretty cool. Get him. We have a high ground advantage against him. That is not good. Yeah, this could be interesting.
No.
Bring forth the dire moon. We will avoid actually going into the stuff because it gives us a +2 difficulty, which is not good. Alright. Tag ground. Engage with arrows. Let's fly.
Okay.
Enemy structure is weakening.
Lovely. We've already begun our assault.
No.
They can't fire if they're all fire. We'll get to that point. Although, before we get to that point, I am going to utilize... I'm going to make sure that we can set up a just bail and run if needed.
Alright.
Go high.
Full speed.
Niagara Echo. Goes up to 63s. Yeah, it's a 13 difference. We'll go standards. Time to get another guy. That'd be nice actually. It's a 70 tonner. It's a 70 ton Climax with a decent amount of power space. Does use a laser heatsink system. I don't know if Bloody has that in game. It was a thing in Rogue Tech, but I don't know if Bloody used it. The Nova Cat, the side effect of its laser heatsink was the fact that it glowed when it started shooting a lot. Okay, we've got sensor impairment on both of the Nova Cats now. So that helps out a considerable amount. Get our Nightjars running
No
along.
shooting, just running.
Operating in close formation. Alright, last one's Talik.
Waiting for
Talik, I
orders.
believe, had a shot. He did.
Full speed. No target.
Take aim from downtown. 40%. Light it all up. Oh, made him unsteady. Really?
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
Neutron going for that kill. Be a little bit tight with the grasshopper. We'll do a
Let's
strike.
make some bad decisions at high speed.
Precision strike. Aim. Headshot.
One attitude adjustment comes.
Son of a gun. That there, boys, is a Nova Cat.
I'm legally obligated to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Nice shooting, Tex. Alright, so one of the enemy units is down. That's 25% of the garrison. So you lay headshots. I love headshots, man. But yeah, that looked like it was, what, at least 2 headshots. Gray, continue your flight. Maximum effectiveness. From on high, the wicked shall receive the just reward. AC-20, ouch. That's where all that fire came from, so it was a turret. That's lucky. Eben Jag is still there. And that's our Nightjar hiding off in the distance. Heat's getting a little bit much. Let's tone it down. Okay, heat's a little bit too much. We may have to pull out more medium lasers for heat sinks. Oh, let's see. I can't get 60. Yeah, the PPC is a better weapon than anything else anyway. Shoot the Ebonjag. You missed the Ebonjag. Free Nova Cat is like real estate. It was a very nice shot.
Commander?
Talik shall not go forth, for Talik is not suicidal. And he is not a pathfinding unit, he is definitely a backup unit. who provides
Roger
lots and
that.
lots of random
Standing by.
splatter all over the place. Yes, indeed, we got him. I'm just gonna let you all try and shoot at my buddy. I mean, if you're gonna wait that long, actually, I think. No, I'll reserve in case they prevent a really beautiful shot for me to try and take advantage of. Okay, have a jag. I'm a little bit surprised you didn't decide to open fire with your UAC 10s. Well, I have to wonder, twin UAC 10 or twin Gauss rifle?
Standing by.
See, I think I'd still prefer the Gauss rifles. Because the twin Gauss rifle gives you so much more range. The heat is getting to us. I shall shut off one of my 10s just to get the temperature under control. You're next, buddy. I don't think you realize just how bad it's gonna get.
Right here.
Moon. Continue your advance.
Accelerating to location.
So you should be able to have a direct line of sight now on the buildings. So let's get to work. Oh, you don't. Target.
Affirmative.
Target that explosion and fire.
My armor's getting blown apart.
Good to hear, because that sound effect will play if they cause damage with the artillery, which they did. And that building is getting awfully light in terms of structure. Don't touch me, don't touch me. And there's the Phoenix Rising just sitting in the middle of the ring. Ooh, that was an AC-20 and that came close. That came so close. We're gonna make sure we stick to the edge of that range because that would not be enjoyable to play with. Okay, more Shredder turret action coming in on. As Gray continues his ultimate dodge tanking. To the beginning.
I'm on the
Where
clock.
Neutron
What do you
lives.
want?
Neutron does not have a freed called shot, which is a little depressing. Turn of heavy large laser. And give him love. Part of them. Missiles, they work some of the time. Twin Gauss is always a good thing to have. Oh, absolutely. Twin Gauss, I believe, is one of the greatest creations of all
Waiting for
mankind.
orders.
To Leak, you have shooting scoots. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna shut off another one of your less accurate missiles. And you're going to shoot.
Acknowledge.
Ramp up that unsteady. And he's unsteady now. Lovely. And scoot. Utilizing superior inner sphere tactics. You stay at maximum speed and maximum range, and well, we play games. Bounce right on over there. Take aim, turn off the ERPPC because that's not. Turn it off. There we go. And we'll start using our little scatter gun, especially on turrets. That'll be more effective. Wait a second. Hang on, just one darn minute. Okay, it's not real.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, you had me worried there.
Orders?
Boy, did you have me worried.
Good to go.
Pyro, your night gyre is too short ranged.
Commander,
Kyogre can get into range.
I'm already there.
Conduct a snub-nosed assault.
Roger.
You completely miss. Okay, that's fine. I'll knock him over using the other Urban Jag. Did you brace? You did not, okay. You are reserved, which is a bad idea. Because now I can do this.
No shooting. Just
Once
running.
I'm incoming.
Got it.
Yeah, I was worried about that for a second. Turns out, wasn't a concern. Standards away. Right over the head of the grasshopper. Oh, so close. Fire him.
Waiting for orders.
Please, can you get a shot? No, his guns are just not long enough range to be able to provide any sort of support.
Roger.
Wolf artillery flashbacks. Yup. An enemy phase. Why would you reserve? I mean, that is gonna get a turn away from me bombarding things. Because I am gonna shoot at the Ebon Jag to knock him over. So, yeah, enjoy. Right for you, son. There we go. On your back, please.
That looked like
Don't know why he waited. I mean, that was dumb. But I'm not gonna complain. I really need to get some guided arrows on that thing so that I can take precision shots on occasion. Because the situation we have right now is a little bit tenuous, because if the enemy gets in close, there's very little that he can do. Because he runs out of LRM ammunition very quickly. So, with guided arrows, that resolves that problem, because now he'll have a pair of, you know, point-blank range arrows he can shoot at somebody that he doesn't have to worry about splashing back in his face or in the face of his allies. We are really pushing our luck with the Phoenix Rising, I think. We're just sitting there, desperately trying to avoid damage. Ebon Jag getting up. He's already been crit open. Will he hang around? No, he's done. Done, sir. Plus 15 resolve. Nice.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want you to get a shot on the next target. That is a building. And while interesting, not that interesting. Reserve. He's up to 8, by the way.
Just sit here and
He
think.
reacts on the same phase as 30-ton mechs in that Marauder. How amazing is that? You would have had to... You know it would have worked, except the ammo is coming in on Tuesday. So he's improved to confident. He thinks he has this situation under control. I think he's fooling himself. Grace gently is underneath. Yup. Just so much incoming fire. Duck, little gray. Okay, doing okay. You're doing okay there. What was the third mech? We had 2 Nova Cants, a Cauldron Born, and what's number 4? Trying to remember. Because it is out there. I'm just shooting. At least I think it's shooting. I'm waiting for Gray to do the hand wave. Well, he'll be bouncing back over here so he can get more scouting data. Where's Gray? Graybeard Ray! Fly! There you go. See everybody. What are you? You're an 85-ton mech. You have my attention, sir. I think they ran out of ammo for the RC2s. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, nice. Engine crit even. Whatever. Masakari just saying. I can dream.
Commander?
A man can dream. A boy has the right to dream. Such a good commercial. Let's set it up. Prepare to lock it. In proper fashion, we must, of course, open with a full-on MRM barrage.
Target confirmed.
It's about time. It could be a Warhammer 2C or no 2C. We got 3 parts of that. I think we only have 1 part of the Masakari. I don't think I took anything alive on it. Because the whole thing just sort of, you know, detonated. Here's Neutron.
I'm on the clock. What do you want?
I want you to have a repeat performance. Do you think you can do that
Make
for
some
me?
bad decisions at high speed.
You've done it once so far. Can you do it again? Chance of an ammo explosion? 10%? I'll take it.
Let's see if I'm sober enough to line this up.
That looked like a headshot. That was a headshot. These poor Nova
Obligated
Cats.
to inform you on
We just
paper,
took both of them. It's the same Nova Cat too.
Commander.
Oh, that was brilliant. I love it. Nightjar to the front.
Acknowledged.
All right, take aim. Let's remove him from the equation.
Taking the shot.
Oh, UAC explosion. Oh, we got more than we forget it.
Standing by.
Kyogre will conclude. Ooh, Kyogre will actually be able to spot the target. I fear what that might be.
Receiving you.
I don't want to get too close because I know where the enemy spawns and it's right here. So we want to abandon this position as quick as we can.
Confirmed.
So that the enemy doesn't, you know, pop down on top of us. As they want to do.
What's up, boss?
Kyogre will want him to activate it, but at the same time I don't want him to. I don't want him to get too close. That'll work. I can work with that. There's a PPC turret who will shoot at me, but F Jade! Engine destroyed.
One more for the kill board.
That's 4 salvageable parts of Cauldronborn. I think, yeah, we can get a Cauldronborn. Yep.
Yes,
And
Commander.
Mr. Moonman Prime. What do we got in terms of actual targets here? I do not deal enough damage in order to punch through either of those turrets, so it's back to artillery sniping. See if we can't bring down the house.
Engaging.
Still no pops on the destroy base.
I'm
I'm getting so much salvage.
almost.
Well, it is a 5 of 21 priority salvage, so that's not a bad thing. And medium reinforced building is at unknown health levels.
On
Neutron,
the clock. What do you want?
I want you to chill out, my friend. I am going to go down because I am worried about sudden
Let's make
spawn-ins.
some bad decisions at high speed.
Make your target. Large lasers off. Present with the Gauss. Oh, nice coin flip. Very good. Then Graybeard. Nah, Talik. Talik's in a very dangerous position because I know they're coming. No, Talik's out in the end. If I push that, what am I up to? An explosion on a 10? No, not worth it. Let's see if we can't knock out the Shredder turret. Talik theoretically should be one of my better turret snipers because he can concentrate all of his damage on a single location. Gray, you can reserve because you can get shot at. It's all good. Single PPC. What would that be? I don't think it's a whammy. The turrets will go on this. The turrets are still focusing on the Phoenix Hawk. Good. What is Mr. 85 Ton? I'll give them the full round to do whatever they want. One PPC, because I think you're out of AC2 ammo. And then I don't know. I don't think I do. Well, let's get an idea of what we're dealing with here. It is a Masakari. Okay, two large pulse and ERPPC, or yeah, 2 ERPPC, 2 large pulse and a flamer. That's interesting. Not what I'd consider to be a traditional Masakari build, but I'm not one to complain. That was an interesting splatter on that one. Let's start moving
Ready for orders.
everybody into a position where we can start helping out. Also, because we know that reinforcements are on the way shortly.
Waiting for orders.
Kyogre can actually jump into range here. But I do think Kyogre will be better suited to guard our flanks if/when they do show up here. Because I anticipate they will. And this is the normal ambush spot.
What do you need?
Let's get Rando's Nightjar out of quite so much danger.
Firing jump jet.
Lovely. Shredder turret, I do have standard shot on it, so
Confirmed.
let's help out on that little battle over there. Because it is an AC-20 and I don't want to deal with an AC-20. So we've just got 2, I think one is a Shredder turret. Or, yeah, heavy sniper turret, I'm sorry, not a Shredder turret. This might be a Shredder though. It's an assault turret of some description.
Right here.
Moon, continue your attack ground operation. think we might be able to wipe out the base shortly, and
Here we go.
that should trigger the reinforcements. Ooh, I hear collapses.
I just realized I'm sitting on the fusion reactor.
Okay, medium reinforced building is down to some level of health that I can't tell.
I'm on the clock.
Neutron.
What do you want?
You appear to be sitting on top of the ability to help out with this shot. Target, 83 health. Toss in a heavy large and send it.
Well, let's hope they have insurance.
That didn't work, but okay. What you got? Trigger into
Standing
Talik.
by.
I need to get Talik out of here quickly. Quick as you might, and sending him by way of that is just a recipe for disaster. I may have to position Talik like so. And we'll give him a turn to chill. I may be being somewhat over paranoid, but I think it's a good idea to be careful on this one. It was a heavy shredder turret. Okay. That's what I was expecting. Light that up. That'll give me... much chance of shutting down? Too high of a chance of shutdown. But I can do that. Alright. Heavy shredder turret's been weakened. I might be able to bomb him. Because you're going to shoot at me now.
The shot.
This is the best shot he's ever going to
Shot,
get.
Commander. Enemy structure
Haha,
down.
thank you. Oh, he hit me. He did hit me. So the first structure is down, thanks to their fire. And they reserved on that last turret.
Orders.
And we've lost sight of the
Yes,
target.
Commander.
Can I regain it? Not yet. I can take advantage of going after the turrets, I guess.
Going full throttle.
And we'll position ourselves for a future turn. Speaking of said future turn, I will reserve down just to give Moon the shot.
Yes, Commander.
Community Moon.
Standing by.
Target. Not the military building. There we go. That's what I want.
Copy.
Heavy shredder turrets. Okay, so now he just has a pair of PPC turrets, which aren't all that dangerous. At least not when compared to the AC-20 turret. So we should be able to handle things there. Jump the night shower.
Confirm.
And continue to support long-range operations. Or, you know, we can just accomplish the mission now. Do that. AB, send it.
Roger that.
Building 1 is down. And building 2 is down.
Get your lance to the
So the base is out.
I'm coming in hot.
We can bail at any time. We're not going to,
Got
obviously.
something
but
you want done?
we have that option.
Copy that.
I'm being paranoid. If Kyogre doesn't end up actually being able to do, you know, what he does best, then I do apologize, Kyogre,
I'm on the
but
clock. What do you want?
I am being paranoid for it. For what I believe to be good reasons. Alright, let's take our
Let's
shot.
make some
Hi,
bad
Masakari.
decisions at high speed.
I've got pieces of you. Oh, that's not a very good chance at all. But I'm at top tier anyway, so. Light him up.
One attitude adjustment coming right
That was a headshot.
Target
That was a...
destroyed.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Neutron. That was 3 headshots
I'm legally
in this
obligated
mission.
to inform you I'm paid per kill.
Alrighty. We got one more turret to take out. And that'll be the end of the mission. So now we just wipe out the last sniper turret, and victory is ours.
Waiting for orders.
I think. I mean, I might be wrong.
Quick
I'm
step.
still anticipating them showing up in the back for no reason at all. Light it up,
This should be good.
and it's all gone. Okay, so was I being paranoid, or was it just the 4
Enemy
units?
eliminated.
I was being paranoid. Sorry, Kyogre. I owe you a beer.
Mission successful.
But we're alive. So, I get my Masakari. I might be able to get a Nova Cat, too, on top of that. We'll have to see. There's going to be a lot of clutter. Not bad. It was not bad. Plan. Does anyone remember how many Masakari parts I have? I don't want to risk it. I just want to make sure that it happens. Although, oh, that's so many heavy larges. They're really good lasers. Just one more Hawkbird? They're as hot as PPCs and they deal more damage. Or I could try and go for the Nova Cat D. No, we only got 2 parts of the Nova Cat D. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got all 5 parts of the Masakari anyway. And we got near large and a large pulse. Okay. Can't complain too much. And some LB10. I want to say you kept the one piece out of spite. I hope so. Hello, Witted Lizard. We just got ourselves the Masakari that we've been hunting after forever. It hasn't really been like an overt hunt for most of it, except for during the season, but it was the first assault mech I think it was the first clan assault mech that we came across when we entered in clan space, so there's that. I don't know what it'll replace. It might have to replace the Warhammer. Experience in the bank. Take me to the Mega Bay. And storage. Warhawk H. Lower to carried as its only 2 long-range weapon is an alarm 10, backed up by a pair of large pulse lasers and also a pair of heavy large lasers to give the mech an incredible close-range damage potential. To handle the heavy heat load, the H carried 5 double heat sinks. Keen-eyed. On the Warhawk C, instead of compromise in the primary configuration of the Warhawk, they carried 2 ERPPCs for deadly accurate long range supported by close range. Powerful, already highly accurate large pulse lasers. The lethality of all 4 weapons increased the target computer. They carried a flamer as well for anti-infantry. Mounted 3 additional double heat sinks. I think we'll go with the H. If it's free, you know? Which it is. For the heavy large lasers.
Ready to fight, Commander.
And then, how close are we to getting... So we have 2 parts of that Nova Cat. Hopefully we'll run into more. And where are we on Cauldronborn now? We have 3 parts overall for the Ebon Jag, but we don't have enough to start a build, I don't think. Although it is an Omnimech, so... Here she is, our Masakari. Such an ugly beast of a mech. Alright, let's check out the refits for this thing. I have got to see. Oh, like that? Me too. Does not have endo as a structure. Really? Huh. That's fascinating. I think we might be able to loot. Oh wow, that's a fascinating combination. All the large pulse lasers are in one arm. All the heavy large lasers in the other. Okay. Hold them all out for ERPPCs and you barbecue the entire mech. 162 for 183. That's actually not bad. Oh no, they're 4 tons, never mind. These are 6. Do I? I know I don't, but I wish that I did. If I had another pair of heavy larges, I would absolutely swap them out. Because then I could have more heat sinks if needed. Although we are getting really close to maximum. Oh, I see how that works. Ah. Should have gone with the other one then. I see. Actually not inherently bad. I'm not super happy with the LRM-10. First of all, I think it has way too much ammo. It's got enough for 12 shots, so that's an easy modification right there. And then That would actually give me enough weight to just throw in another double heatsink. Why not? That helps out the heat a little bit. I mean, that brings us to 168 of 183, and that's an alpha strike. Drop the LRO and get masked to get everything in range. Mask would be heavy though, like really heavy. On an assault mech. Mask would be 3.5 tons. Which, wait, you're 2.5 tons? I thought it was 1 ton for. Huh. I mean that's literally exactly as much as we'd need. That would increase our speed, I guess. So that's 5.4 or 5.7 with a 4. And that's without it. If I go, it increases the sprint distance by 30%. I don't know. I am, of course, as always, tempted to pull things off for gas rifles because gas rifles are very hot. Of course, we picked the wrong version because we picked the one that had 5 double heat sinks built in and unremovable. It is very nicely well armored. If a little bit undergunned, I feel. I think we need 2 more crits. I would want to get these to the heavy larges as well. But that requires 2 crits, which is the mask. Which we kind of will need the mask to actually get into range. But moreover, that's going to be 216 heat, which is a ridiculous amount of heat. I don't know if we can quite manage that. How much does Clan ER Larges have? I do not have the Clan. Oh no, I do. They are 55 damage for 30 heat. These are 55 damage for 30 heat, so they're the same. But those ignore 3 pips of ovation. On mine. Max 360. Max 700. Max 600. So 300 and this. So this would overlap our ranges a bit better. To pull out the large pulses and replace them with the ER large. Makes it a little less capable of being able to shoot at targets on the move, though. Would also give me a ton more weight off of that. So I'm effectively paying 2 tons for 3 evasion pip ignore. I don't know if that's worth it. Very odd build. What if I just ripped everything out? How much pod space am I dealing with here? In my error to pick the wrong one. 31 tons of pod space. Really doesn't lend itself to ballistic, unfortunately. Because it's not fast enough. Theoretically. 4 tons of ammo be enough for this sucker? Can't imagine it is. Do I even have UX-20 rounds? I do, 7 tons. So that'll be 5 shots per. So I would need 4 tons per gun. Yeah, at least 4 tons per gun. If I hadn't picked this version, I should have picked the other one. I would have had fewer built-in heat sinks, I think. And that would have actually given me the tonnage to roll that Warhawk. The quad Ultra 20, or the double Ultra 20 Warhawk. That would be a nasty surprise. As it is, doesn't have the tonnage for it. That's disappointing. I will probably sell the Kit Fox if we don't get anything soon. Although we are 29 days away from Mech Bay number 3. Could try and turn it into a replacement, but I just don't have the weight. Targeting computer back in. M12. 4 backed up by 2 heavy larges. That might be a bit more of a useful setup. Ammo. Do I have ATM ammo? No, 12. I go through each one of these in 5 rounds. That's 5 rounds of ammo. I would need a little bit more to make this work. But I'm using this as placeholder ammo. 5, 10, 15. Gives me 3.5 tons more. The heat on this is a 120 for 168. Purely because of the heavy larges. Drop back 3 yards and punt? Might be. We'll be thinking about it. I think all the ATM ammo is on the nightjar. It is. But this is just for planning purposes. This is actually over tonning him. Really, I could afford to pull that out. And then, would that give me enough room to start, like, tapping on all the double heatsinks in the world? One of these in the head gives me a little bit more room for another double heatsink. And double heatsink. Nope, we're out of space at that point. Brings me to 138 for 168. The building 30 heat per shot. Not great. But it gives you some interesting options on that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do with the Massacre. It has a great many options, sort of, if you want to lean into a heat build, which I kind of do. Could swap all the lasers for just normal large lasers. That might do some good, although it'll still be really toasty. Or an all ATM one might work. Although that would be a little bit painful, because I really do want to build a Massacre that is quad ERPPC. I just don't know if it's possible in this game to actually make work because of the way that clan tech has been nerfed so hard. Alright, we're going to say goodbye to YouTube, folks, and then we'll have our private Twitch chat. So, to my YouTube people, thank you very much for watching. I have been Tyrak. If you like what you've been seeing, do please hit that like button and maybe subscribe. If you don't feel like subscribing, tell me why. I challenge you. And I will see you all in the next episode. Ta-ta.